What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We've had just an insane week going on here, and we've got a lot more insanity. You know, I thought after Trump won the election that some of these news websites, they would kind of start changing their tune a little bit, if you will. You know, not being so insane, trying to pull back some of the rhetoric, trying to come back more to the center. But no, these people are just going full on insane. Check this out, y'all. GOP House Speaker segregates Capitol bathrooms to target one member. Oh my goodness. Look right below. Oliver Willis. Remember that name. This guy is one of these people. He's just outright insane. Doesn't know what the hell he's talking about here. And oh my God. Some of these people just, I don't know what paranoid delusional world they are living in, but it is not planet Earth. It is definitely not planet Earth. Let's get into this because this is outright insanity, y'all. Check this out. House Speaker Mike Johnson on Tuesday announced that the Capitol and House office buildings would officially segregate bathroom facilities by biological sex.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yes. What are you talking about, dude? Like, everywhere does that, my guy. Everywhere does that. They have men's restrooms and they have women's restrooms. Holy crap. These people have lost their freaking minds. As if biological sex doesn't exist. As if there aren't men's locker rooms and women's locker rooms. Right? Or men's showers and women's showers. You name it. There are spaces for men. There are spaces for women. This guy is trying to act like these things don't exist. Acting like men and women are exactly the same. What is wrong with these delusional nut jobs? These freaks of nature that can't seem to come to grips with reality, with biology, if you will, biological sex. They just don't seem to understand this, and he's going to equate this here in a second. You'll see. You'll see. All single-sex facilities in the Capitol and House office buildings, such as restrooms, changing rooms, and locker rooms, are reserved for individuals of that biological sex, Johnson said. Yes! So what? This is very, very normal. But to this guy, this is absurd. What? You bigoted racist! Holy crap, watch this. We'll get into it. It's coming up here in a second, folks. This is nuts. The statement bars transgender House members, their staff, and others from using bathrooms of the gender they identify with. Yes, because they can just make up a gender, for crying out loud these days. We don't have bathrooms for all those genders. So the bathroom has to be for your biological sex. It can't be for your gender. Because gender's a social construct. A bathroom is a construct built in reality based upon biological sex, not based upon something you made up in your brain. But here we go, folks. The segregation of facilities like bathrooms was a signature feature of life in the Jim Crow era, when many bathrooms in the southern United States were off limits to black people. So now we're equating this to slavery, folks. Oh, they're segregating us by race. Yeah, we did that, and that's a nasty mark on the United States history. That is a terrible stain on our past, if you will. But, you know, biological sex, you know, that's backed up by science. However, you know, the differences between skin color isn't. Because, yeah, there really isn't any differences. Sure, you might have minor differences, sure, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But, you know, you cut me open and you cut somebody else open, we're all going to bleed the same. We're all going to have the same internals, if you will, all the same parts. You know, at least men will, but women won't. You cut open a woman and you'll find different parts in certain areas. Most of it's the same, sure, but some of it's different, and that can be scientifically backed up through biology, through, you know, the human brain being able to look at reality and see, hang on, he's got something that she don't, and she's got some stuff that he doesn't either. They kind of look similar. up top, but down below they're vastly different. Yeah, that's called biological differences. You take a Asian person and a white person and a black person and a Spanish person, whatever. You put them together and you're like, oh, they're just different colors, right? Like you go to any car lot and you get the exact same car with the exact same options and you get them in different colors. Tell me what the difference is. They get the same gas mileage, blah, 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 blah. You get it. The only difference is the paint. Yeah, that's how I see skin color myself. Doesn't matter. My wife is Latino, for crying out loud. My kid is mixed between whatever the fuck I am. Because I'm mixed. As a matter of fact, I'm like 10% Jewish. Yes. According to my DNA, 10% Jewish. I'm a 2% black. As a matter of fact, of African descent. Yes. 2%. So, yeah, race doesn't matter these days at all. Because we all got mixed backgrounds. Everybody has mixed backgrounds. But these people, they're just absurd, y'all. Really, go into any Walmart. Go into any place. You got men's restrooms and women's restrooms. These people are insane. But, don't take my word for it. Take their own word for it. Johnson's announcement arrived on the same day as Transgender Day of Remembrance, which honors trans people who have been killed and raises awareness of bigotry against transgender Americans. Raises awareness. Hang on just a second. Wasn't the trans... Oh, no, that was a trans day of something else. That, y'all remember Joe Biden put out that tweet on Easter. It was also the Trans Day of Recognition or something like that. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't awareness or Trans Day of... It wasn't remembrance. It was something else. Okay, so I got those two mixed up. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I don't want to be putting out any mis and disinformation here. In his statement, Johnson did not elaborate on how the new facility policy would be enforced. Johnson did not say whether the House Sergeant at Arms would be empowered to police Capitol bathrooms, whether officers would need to inspect genitals to ensure bathroom usage is confined to biological sex, or if officers would be empowered to make an arrest before, during, or after someone uses the bathroom in violation of his edict, or if they have to take a number 2, if they have to leave a number 2, as a matter of fact, because you don't take anything, you leave something when you go to the bathroom. As if these people, as if you can't look at somebody and tell, right? Look, I understand there are some transgender people out there that you look at them and you're like, not sure, like Buck Angel, Blair White. There's a couple of them out there. There's several online. And as a matter of fact, this was all targeted from Nancy Mace, as a matter of fact, putting out a bill, putting it up to vote because of a transgender congressman that is incoming. She's not even there yet. He's not even there yet. I don't even know what it is. Right? So, yeah, but Nancy Mace is coming out. She's getting all kind of flack for this, right? But this is like common sense stuff. Men go to men's restrooms, women go to women's restrooms. I don't see where the blood clot is, but these people in their delusional brains think we need to affirm delusions. Think that men can go into women's restrooms and men can play in women's sports. This is not a good idea, right? There are vast differences in biology, right? Your gender identity, if it doesn't align with your biology, that's not what we're basing this upon, okay? That's not what bathrooms are based upon. They're not based upon gender. Because gender, once again, is a social construct made up in your mind. Your gender identity is entirely fabricated by yourself. Right? I don't have a gender identity. I don't identify in any way except, the guy that you want to smash the like button. I identify as the like button, so go ahead and smash me right in the face, if you will. I would appreciate it. And subscribe to this channel while I'm at it. And share this video anywhere and everywhere you can. I sure would appreciate it. But, this is just getting all absurd. And this is a losing battle. But this seems to be the battle, the hill these people to die on. And that's exactly what is going to happen. This is not going to mow over well with the American population. Right? You get a couple of a fringe minority screaming from the rooftops about this, while everybody else is like, holy crap, are they going to shut up? Yeah, back up. Nobody wants men invading women's spaces and vice versa, right? Women fought for years and years and years to get women's rights. The feminist movement is on its, fourth wave now? Fourth wave? That's generationally speaking, right? So feminism has had several iterations, if you will. And now this whole trans movement seeks to destroy all of that. Right? Because, it's with this whole men transitioning to be women. That's where the real blood clot is. Because nobody's complaining about men transitioning to men. Women transitioning to men, sorry. Nobody complains about that. If I see a woman walk into the male's bathroom, I'm going to be like, huh? I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to go do my thing and leave. Right? I'm just going to be like, that was weird. But, on the other hand, switch the roles around. A man walking up into the women's restroom, somebody's probably calling the cops. Right? And it's the same thing with sports. You don't see many trans women, which are women that transition to be men, competing in male sports. You don't see much of that at all. It's very rare. Now, on the other hand, once again, a lot of trans men, which is men who have transitioned to be women, you do see a lot of that. Now, I wonder why. Why is that? Maybe because the sports are a lot easier for them? I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Maybe that's a reason. Maybe it's not the reason. But I can say this. The ones that have, yeah, it sure seems that way. I mean, I'm not trying to point any fingers here, right? I'm trying to, with respect to all these people, because I understand that that's it's a mental thing going on, because it has to be, right? It has to be a mental thing, because gender is a mental construct. So if you think you're the wrong gender, you were born in the wrong body, that's a mental issue. That has nothing to do with biology whatsoever. So these people need assistance. They need help. They are living a delusion. They don't know otherwise. And I don't understand the reality of needing everybody else to affirm that delusion. Otherwise, we're transphobes and we're bigots and all this other stuff. It's tantamount to racism, folks, to the Jim Crow era. This is all absurd. Let's keep going, though. I'm running long on this one. The policy came about after Republican Rep. Nancy Mace of South Carolina introduced a resolution to segregate the Capitol's bathrooms. I love how he keeps using that, segregate, as if bathrooms aren't already segregated. Mace confirmed that the resolution was absolutely intended to target a single incoming House member, Sarah McBride, from Delaware, who will become the first openly transgender person to serve in Congress once she is sworn in. Mace's action was praised by bigots. Yes. Yeah, it was praised by bigots. No, it's just a fact of reality, buddy. There ain't bigots. I'm sorry. There ain't no bigots out there that's saying, yes, men go in the men's restroom and women go in the women's restroom. These people are outright insane. You're on the wrong side of history, buddy. You most definitely on the wrong side of history. If this is the hill you want to die on, we'll go ahead and order your gravestone, right? We'll order that thing right up. Connecticut pundit Michael Knowles of the Daily Wire, who previously called for eradicating transgender people, called it a good day and said that we kind of brought this to the forefront on his program. We kind of brought this to the forefront on his program. Yeah, he did, as a matter of fact, but he wasn't saying to, murder people or anything like that. That's not what he said at all. Democratic Rep. Maxwell Frost of Florida criticized Mace and told Axios, "I just don't understand why bathrooms are top of mind for her, why she's thinking about where future members are going to piss," and I'm not going to say that. I'm trying not to cuss on this channel. No, that's not at the top of mind for her. You know what is at the top of mind for her? A man coming into the woman's restroom. Yeah, that's at top of mind for her because she is a victim of abuse. And obviously, something bad happened to her where she wants her, spaces for women to be just for women. Hey, I can respect that. Anybody else can respect that, right? Like, what is wrong with these people? Like, they're trying to reverse this onto everybody else, right? They're trying to say, oh, we're the bigots because bathrooms have been bathrooms since the beginning of time, since we've created bathrooms, as a matter of fact, since we started privately doing our business, in other words. That's how it has been. And now they're trying to say this is not normal, the way it's been for all of human history, at least since bathrooms were invented. They're trying to say that's not normal. That's not normal for men to go in men's restrooms and women to go in women's restrooms. This is just absurd. And once again, they're trying to flip it back on us like we're the ones thinking about this all the time. No, we're just trying to keep these deranged lunatics from doing whatever the hell they want to do, right? Society has bumper guards. We're not supposed to go outside those lanes at all. And that's what rules and regulations and laws are built upon, is to keep people within those bumper guards, because there's certain things as a people we don't do. Men going into the women's restroom is one of those things. But these people are insane. They're trying to make you think, once again, manipulate you and to make you think that you're a bigot for thinking like this. But you're not. They are the outsiders. They are the group that they're going to lose. They are on the wrong side of history on this one, y'all. McBride has reportedly called on Democrats for restraint in response to the Republican attacks, which she described as a distraction from the important issues facing lawmakers. Yep, and maybe the guy that wrote this article should take that into consideration. I'm not here to fight about bathrooms. I'm here to fight for Delawareans and to bring down costs facing families, McBride said in a statement released after Johnson's announcement. This effort to distract from the real issues facing this country hasn't distracted me over the last several days, as I've remained hard at work preparing to represent the great state in the Union come January, she added. The effort to reinstate a form of segregation as official American government policy is the first major action by Republicans since their victory in the 2024 election, based on the party's clear support for attacking an oppressed minority group. More is sure to come. Oh, so white men are an oppressed minority now, y'all. Get that. White men are an oppressed minority. Wow. Did not know I was a POC. This is insane, y'all. These people, once again, are so delusional that they don't know, obviously, what oppressed and minority means. They have no idea what that means, because white men are definitely not oppressed. I really don't know any group in the United States that is oppressed. Show me a group and show me some proof. I would love to see it. Would really love to see it. These people are delusional, y'all, but I want y'all to let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Do you think that this guy's right? I forget his freaking name. Oh, who cares what his name is? Forget his name. Oliver Willis, I think. Do you think he's right? You think this is segregation tantamount to slavery? This is just insane, y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Subscribe to this channel. Share this video anywhere and everywhere you want. Anywhere and everywhere you can. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody you know. Tell your co-workers. Hey, check out Political Overwatch. I would appreciate it, y'all. But y'all let me know. That's all I got for this one. I want to thank y'all for watching. And y'all try to have a good day. Stay legitical. Peace.